Hello everyone. In this video here, this is just a Jaguar CD extended life usefulness list that I have on a piece of paper here that I'm going to be telling you about. So the Jaguar CD is I don't want to say unreliable, because that's not really fair saying it. It's a very fragile CD attachment. That's probably the best way I can describe it. It's not that it's unreliable, it's just a very fragile design of how Atari designed this. So I have a list here, and by the way, I bought the Jaguar CD off of a company out of California. It's called Best Electronics, and I actually heard about them from Atari Age, so thanks to you guys over there for giving me a heads up about this company. And just on the side note, if you're wondering how much I paid for this, this is actually their reconditioned Jaguar CD. They actually have three different kinds. They have a reconditioned one, which is just the CD player itself, no power cord, no nothing, no bundled games or anything, for $150. So if you're looking for a replacement, that's probably the best way to go. Me, I wanted to try to get the cheapest way of getting a Jaguar CD because I didn't really need a power supply, because I have a Jaguar Duo Power, which is that unit sitting right there, which is actually really cool. If you do have a Jaguar with a Jaguar CD and you're using two power supplies, buy one of those off of eBay. It's one plug to the wall, one power brick with two plugs, one for the Jaguar, one for the Jaguar CD. Really cool. But anyway, so if you have a Jaguar CD or you're thinking about getting a Jaguar CD and you heard about all those negative stuff towards it, about how it breaks easily and things like that, this video is pretty much here to tell you how to extend the life of your Jaguar CD console. So, and what was nice of them is that they actually included this piece of paper here. So is a little tip on how to extend the life of your Jaguar CD. So I'm actually just going to start reading this, and after I'm done reading this, I'm actually going to add some stuff to this. So let's get to it. Most problems we see with Atari Jaguar CD players sent in for repair could have been prevented by the following Atari tech tips. Number one, when first installing your Jaguar CD player on your Jaguar console, make the Jaguar player is fully seated on the Jaguar console cartridge connector. Gently push the Jaguar CD player onto the Jaguar console. Avoid any slamming or punching down of the Jaguar CD player onto the base Jaguar console. So they're basically saying, when you put it on, make sure you put it on level. Don't just slam it. Don't force it. Just push it in. It'll go in how it needs to. Number two, never install your Jaguar CD player back onto your Jaguar console with a CD disc game inside. Downward motion / pressure of reseating the Jag player with a CD disc inside will put extra pressure on the CD player head and possibly damage it. With no disc installed, there is some give room above empty Jag CD player head and nothing pushing on it when you reset the Jag CD player onto your Jag console. This also applies to moving or shipping a Jaguar CD player too. So basically they're just saying, when you put it on, when you ship it, when you have to take it off, when you store it, make sure there's no disc inside. Make sure it's just empty, because that's really the best way to prolong the life, is don't leave disc inside. Even my other disc-based consoles, even the current gen stuff, I don't leave discs in there. When I'm not using the console, there's no game inside. Number three, make sure the Jag CD game disc is properly centered on the Jag CD player laser center hub before closing the Jag CD player. Now this seems pretty obvious. Okay, when you take a disc, so I have a copy of VidGrid right here. When you put the disc in, make sure it's actually centered. Don't just throw it in there and just close the lid. Make sure it's actually in there, and then close it, and you're good to go. Seems pretty simple. Number 4, when closing the door on your Jag CD player with a CD game inside, gently close the Jaguar top CD door as if you had a raw egg inside and you are not trying to crack it. When the Jag CD player door is almost closed, not locked down yet, gently close the Jaguar CD door by only pushing on the spot marked on the Jag CD player top door outer edge. Close here only. So if you see this little white thing right here, it says close here. So when the disc is inside, push it down and just gently push until it snaps in. You're good to go. If you have kids or teenagers, instruct them to never slam or pop the Jag CD door closed. That type of closing method will for sure damage the Jag CD player head. So it's basically reiterating. Don't slam it, just gently push it down with one finger where it says close here. Push it until it snaps. It's good to go. And the last one here. Fully wait until the Jaguar CD game disc has stopped spinning before opening the Jaguar CD top door to remove it. So when you turn on the console and the disc starts spinning, when you turn off the console, it might still be spinning. Don't just open it. Wait until it's done. It's slowing down. So the disc has stopped spinning, so you can press the door open to open the door and remove the disc. Pretty simple. But what you don't want to do is open the door while the disc is still spinning, because let's just face it, that can damage the laser head, the mechanism. Some other things I'm actually going to add here is something I learned about this. Because in the front of the CD player, there's a little clip that actually clips inside the Jaguar console. So if you do have just the Jaguar console itself, look in this area here underneath the little lip here, you're going to see a little hole. That hole is where this little clip actually clips to. It's designed to basically help keep it as one unit. But that little clip only does so much when it comes to the cartridge port right here. So something I learned to do, and unfortunately they didn't put this on there. They should have, but I'm doing it in this video. Hold down the front and then lift if you're trying to remove. What you don't want to do is press. Just hold it here and try to press, even though it didn't really do it, but it did put some strain here. See, I already snapped it out. See, it doesn't really take much. So best way to do it is have your hand here, whether you're removing or putting the cartridge in, press it down, and you're good to go. So those are some tips on to prolong the life of your Jaguar CD, and hopefully this video was useful to you. If you have a Jaguar CD, use this video for your information so you can prolong the life of your Jaguar CD. And if you do plan on getting one, use this video to understand how to properly use your Jaguar CD. So hopefully that helps. Like always, have a good one. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you can get more awesome videos on my channel. Leave a comment down below and give me a thumbs up, because those are always useful to do. So like always, have a good one.